Hey guys, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsay. Today we're going to be doing the singles Leo read. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, I do have my door open, so you might hear some music in the background. We have a stage at my pool, so sometimes people come and play music. So there is a guy down there right now. He actually sings really well, but loving the vibes from it, so I figured it might resonate. Maybe some music will resonate for you guys, so I left it on here. Hopefully it doesn't overpower what I am saying, but yeah, so let's get started. Guys, do check the description box. There's a lot of information in there. I'm not going to go over it. I've chosen just to not go over it anymore because there's just so many things. I'm not doing an extended read today, but you can subscribe to get the extended reads whenever they do come out, or you can just wait and subscribe to each one individually. If you want to donate to the channel, that is down there as well. There's an Amazon wish list for different tarot decks too, if you want to see some variety in the decks that I am using. Speaking of, before I guess I get started with that, I have a new deck here, the Moonology Manifestation deck. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know why my mind blanked on that. It's kind of like the other Moonology decks, except it's dealing with manifestation, obviously. With the Aries read this time, for some reason I was drawn to pull out these two cards. This one I haven't used in over a year, and this one I think it's been a good 6 months since I used it. This one is the Animal, what is it? Animal Oracle deck. So it's just a bunch of animals, spirit animals, and what they represent, okay? Doesn't mean we're going to be using it today, but I do want you guys to be aware of that. This one is the Feather Heart deck, or the Amenti Oracle deck. It's like an Egyptian deck. I love it to death. I don't know why I haven't been using it. The descriptions for each one are super long, so I'll only get one out, maybe two at the most. If I do decide to use it, again, I don't think those are listed below. I have to go back and edit that and add those, but just so you guys know that that's what those are. And I think that's it, right? Alright, let's get going. Alright, Leos, so what is going on with you guys? What is it that you need to know? Guys, I feel like you might have withdrawn your energy from a situation for some of you. That's probably why you're single right now. But I am seeing you're looking for something different now. I feel like you've exhausted your energy when it came to whatever this past situation was. So you've kind of made the decision to withdraw yourself from this. I feel like this person was in your life for a reason, to teach you some sort of lesson or something, to give you insight or perspective on something. But I feel like you've definitely taken your energy back from this and are manifesting something different. There is a new connection. Okay, hold on guys. There is a new connection coming in. I do see that. Actually, guys, nope, just kidding. I read that backwards. Alright, let me get one more card so I can actually focus on what is. Now what's funny is because this Queen of Wands wanted to come out too. I'm going to put those right there because I feel like those are relevant. Okay, so bottom of the deck you have the Judgment in the reverse. Alright guys, what I am feeling, first of all, you have a true pair here, which is interesting. It's interesting because what I'm mostly seeing overall here, without going into it specifically just yet, is there's a withdrawal of energy. There's a walk away, and it's to heal something that has to do with the give and take of a relationship. And I feel like this bothered you. I feel like you felt kind of like stuck in a not in a situation, but stuck in a position where you couldn't give what this person was asking of you for whatever reason. I feel like you don't know. I feel like you don't understand why we're stuck in this way. And like I said, I feel like it has to deal with the give and take of this in a relationship. Okay, so you made the decision to pull away, right? I see that with the Chariot here and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like with this Page of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Cups that this person wanted you to be, they're telling me a hopeless romantic, but what I mean by that is like they wanted you to like wine and dine them, to like take them out on dates, to write them love letters, to not necessarily be the knight in shining armor. I mean, I guess you could take that from this, but to like be emotionally available, to put forth an effort in this connection. And there was this moment at which either you realized it or they realized it that wasn't going to happen. So it's created this tower moment, but the thing is that you, through that tower moment, you have realized that you need a minute to yourself. You need time and space to yourself to heal in order to figure out how to better give in a situation, and more importantly, give to yourself. But they're telling me too, like a lot of you already know how to give to yourself, and that was kind of the issue in this situation, is because you gave so much to yourself that you kind of had, they're telling, okay, wow, there's a lot of stuff coming in right now. Okay, so let me get these thoughts straight. All right, so they're telling me that a lot of you were so focused on yourself that you had this almost like an I don't care attitude when it came to the needs and wants of this other person. And I say that lightly because it's not that you didn't care, it's that you were in this such a free flowing energy that it was like, okay, well, whatever's going to happen is meant to happen, but you at the same time weren't putting forth the effort to hold on to it. Okay, so there's like two sides of that coin. So like in actuality, yes, you triggered this event to happen because you weren't giving to the situation, but also at the same time, the situation was meant to happen so that you could learn a lesson from it. Okay, but your lack of action is what triggered this to happen. So I personally feel like, because these cards are here, the Queen and King of Swords, is this person has pulled back their energy, and I don't want to say that it hurt you in such a way, but it left a mark. Okay, it left a mark because you did really feel connected to this person, and you are connected to this person. I just don't know if you guys are going to choose to come back in to this person or not. And I guess we can get clarification on that, because you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse here and the Two of Swords with her back to that. The Two of Swords was more so facing this Queen of Swords. And I feel like it's like you're choosing not to see what was needed. Okay, and like I said, I think that that's because you've been in this energy of whatever is going to happen is going to happen, but you didn't put forth the effort for anything to happen. So obviously nothing is going to happen, right? I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. But you definitely needed some time, or are needing some time, to kind of heal yourself from the reality that's being presented to you. You might also be questioning like why your manifestation, like what it is that you want in a relationship, why that isn't coming to fruition. You might be questioning that. I don't feel like you're dwelling over that, because again, I still feel like you're just in this energy of like whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. So I don't feel like you're dwelling over that, but I feel like you're missing out on an opportunity because you're not manifesting properly. You're not using your manifestation abilities in order to connect with the person that actually just left the situation. All right. So I do feel, again, like there's a tie for you with this person, but it's going to require you to use your manifestation abilities and to tap into spirit and things like that in order to heal what needs to be healed so that you can reconnect with this person. Because right now you're the King of Swords in reverse, right? And you definitely want to be in the upright when it comes to a relationship. This is about clear, concise communication. Don't know why I could say that right. Because communication is off, right? So its communication is confused right now. And that's showing with this King of Swords in the reverse. Is it's like there's this lack of communication. You might have cut off communication, or they might have cut off. I feel like they have cut off communication with you, but it's your lack of that communication because of your lack of connection with spirit, with self, okay, with guidance, spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, that kind of stuff, all of them. Like there's a lack of connection here, which your communication's cut off from that, which is why you aren't receiving guidance on what it is that you need to do, which is probably why you were confused about the fact, or not necessarily confused, but you were not understanding why the fallout happened, I guess. Like what I said earlier about how this person wanted you to put forth the effort and you just were like, I know I have to, but like at the same time, I don't know how. Okay. And I feel like that's because you weren't connecting with the necessary guides to do so. So they're automatically telling me to go to the manifestation cards to help you guys out with that. But I do want to get some more clarification on a couple of things. So just know, like, this isn't the end of the read, okay? Normally I don't do the oracles till the end, but they're telling me to get a card out to help you with manifestation. All right. Typically that's it. Typically it's just like it's just 2 cards. So you guys got New Moon in Capricorn, step up and lead, which means you need to take the initiative in this situation, right? Which is, I think, what this person wanted you to do. Obviously, if they're asking you to give more into the situation than what you have been giving, then taking the lead in this, step up and lead, is significant. You got another New Moon card. This one's New Moon in Aquarius, and it says open up to change. Okay, so you have to come at this from a different perspective. I feel like we've already established that. There's a lot of green on the board as well, dealing with your heart chakra, so there could be a lot of issues around that need healing. So definitely do some heart chakra sort of meditation and guidance. Ask for guidance around it, advice on healing it. Don't be afraid to go deep within and figure out why you were blocked in the way that you were. You have another new moon on the bottom. This one's in Gemini, and it says think it through. Think it through. So all 3 new moons, all indicating new beginnings, a new start, the ability to come at things in a different light from a new perspective. Okay. What do I need to... You have a couple, like with these being purple, could be your crown chakra. I'm going to see... Let me just skim through these real quick. I'm not going to read the full message in each one. I don't feel like you need the full message. The manifestation affirmation for this one, for step up and lead, is the harder I work, the luckier I get. All right. It says, this card is especially good sign for matters related to your professional life, life goals, and ambitions, or a work colleague. Think about where you want to be in a year. Concisely visualize it. Write a 12-month plan detailing how you're going to get there. Okay, so it says the good news is that you know what you want on some level and you know how to get it. So now you need to step up and be the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or an entirely new plan, which I feel is where you're at. I feel like there's a new plan that's needed because you follow up with the open to change card, which is about doing something differently and doing something in a different perspective. Okay, and I just got this card earlier. That's how I know that, so I'm not going to read that one. And then think it through is about coming at it from a logical standpoint. Let me look that one up real quick. Alright, this card is especially good sign for matters related to a flirtatious situation, anything written, an upset you've had, or relationship that feels blocked. Okay? Which is exactly what we we're just talking about, right? So this is a relationship that has had an upset. Expressing whatever's on your mind is always a good idea, but this card also suggests you need to do some inner work and trust your intuition. All right. Knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. That's your manifestation affirmation for that one. It's good to talk. All right. So talking through things. A positive outcome lies ahead. I do feel that. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers, sorry, from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want, which is what this card was indicating. Use your smarts, think it through, look for the signposts about what to do next. Ask, what am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of goals. There's a way through. Use your mind and your words to help others see things your way. Okay, yeah, so all the above, right? Everything that we have talked about already. Using your manifestation abilities, tapping into spirit for that guidance, expressing yourself, like talking. And I feel like this person wanted that. They want this communication from you, but there's some inner work that needs to be done before you can come to that, before you can come back and actually talk to this person. And you need to take a look at the situation and what was lacking and how you might have done better in that situation. Okay. All right. So let's get some clarification on a couple of these cards really quickly. I'm curious about, the first thing I'm curious about is this Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups energy, and then we'll get some clarification on the Tower here, if this is like you or them. So, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so you guys got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and let me just clarify these. Yeah, okay, so wait a minute. Alright. So what I'm seeing is with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is this person wanted you to be, like I said, more nurturing of this situation, and that's kind of where you need to work on things, is being more giving in this relationship. I keep saying that, but like being more nurturing in it, putting more energy into it. You have lost this connection. It is this divine, soulmate, at least a soulmate connection. You've lost it because your guard has been up around the situation, so you're being asked to put that guard down. All right, let me just see if I can get one more on that real quick. Okay. Yeah, so like this was a decision. I know I said that in the beginning. Like this was a decision that you made to walk away from the situation. Like you kind of just like threw in the towel Or maybe they threw in the towel. Maybe they... Okay, that's... All right, I got it. They were holding... Yep, okay. They were holding space for you, Leo. They were holding space for you, which is why this Four of Coins is here. Is because they were holding space for you in hopes that this would turn around. In hopes that you would come to them as being emotionally available, right? But they made the decision to cut that off because you were not open to the situation and the facts of like giving, right? Just really picking up on this energy here about being cold and cut off. Like I feel like they kept giving and you just were kind of like cold shouldering it. Again, that could apply to just some of you, not necessarily all of you. But this person took back their cup because there was a future that they wanted, that they knew it was just not going to happen. And so they saw a future elsewhere. They saw a better future. Here we go. Yep. They saw a better future elsewhere. Somebody else has the potential. Here, yeah. Somebody else has the potential to give them what they want or what they're asking you for. Whatever this is at the beginning stages. But it shows promise. This person has the King of Wands followed by the Hermit because they have gone in and done some of the healing work that's necessary. This could also represent you though, because the King of Wands, I always connect with Leos just as an energy, very confident, strong-willed, and things of that such. So this could be a good indicator that you probably have a chance with this person still, because this is still in a new beginning phase with whatever, else has been offered to them. But you have to go in and you have to do, and you have to do this healing. Okay, you have to transform yourself into the Emperor card. Right now, you are not there. The Emperor embodies the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. What am I missing? King of Cups, right? That's what the Emperor embodies. And you're not there yet. Again, energies, doesn't have to be male or female. Yeah, the scales are not balanced. So this person definitely took their energy away from the situation, because you weren't giving to the situation that like they were asking you to. Okay. They saw an outcome that you might have seen it. Like I said, I feel like you were just so stuck in that energy of whatever will happen, that's why this ended. Alright guys, let's see. What else can I get clarification on? What time are we at? 2:30. Okay. I'm going to get some clarification on this Tower and the Nine of Swords real quick. So, Tower moment. Tell me more about the Tower, please. Yeah, I feel like you weren't expressing the stuff that you wanted with this person. And because of that, this person walked away. Because they didn't know where you stood. Yeah. They didn't know where you stood, so they took it back because they wanted this Ten of Cups right here. They wanted, this end-all be-all sort of situation. with you, and like you just were not, you weren't communicating that. You weren't, so they walked away from it. They're walking into something different. They're showing me the sun here with the chariot and then the chariot in reverse here. So 2 chariots in the reverse. Like there's a definite walk away from this situation because it just wasn't, you just weren't giving. At the end of the day, like that's all it keeps coming down to, is you were not giving to the situation. That 6 of Pentacles there. And that's where your healing is involved. Same here. Like there's something that is more stable for them, and they're more confident in that. This person sees them as the king or queen to their king or queen. So not all hope is lost yet for this situation, Leo. I do feel like your person still holds a spot for you, even slightly. But you have to go in and do some inner work for yourself first before you can come back and approach this person. And hopefully by then it won't be too late, because like I said, they do have other offers on the table. They're not very strong ones as of yet. Keyword, as of yet. But you need to do the healing. You need to figure out why you were holding back from this. I guess I could clarify the Hermit for you. These are going to be messages from your person. So we'll just get a couple and then I'll come back to the Hermit, because I just feel like it's going to tell me the same thing. Alright, what does your person want you to know? What does your person want you to know? Okay, this, all right, here's some things, and this could resonate either way, but what I'm getting is this is more you than them. And it says, your faith in me, in us being together, makes me take you for granted. And I feel like they're trying to clarify like the Hermit card, right? I feel like this is what the issue was, is that you were taking them for granted, right? Because they had so much faith in this relationship that it just so happened to end up like that. The next one here says, I shouldn't have ran like I did. I abandoned you. I couldn't handle my emotions. I feel like that's also potentially you, Leo. And then this one says, I wish I could kiss you in the rain. Okay, so Leo, I feel like these 3 cards are you for this person. I feel like you held emotion for this person, but again, you felt like they would always be there because of their strength in the connection. And I feel like that made you take them for granted. And I feel like you push them away out of fear of whatever lies below the surface here with this Hermit card and your emotions. Lots of green on the table, like I mentioned before. I think heart chakra for sure needs to be healed. So, and then you here, I wish I could kiss you in the rain. I feel like that is, again, your energy, because I feel like you know that you've lost out on this person. And I feel like the only way that you're going to get them back is to be this hopeless romantic type of person that they were asking you to be. And this is one of those moves that you see like in the movies and stuff, that would potentially, you know, get them back, so to say. You are worth fighting for. All right, I need energies from this person, okay? I will come to you in your dreams. You will know the truth, okay? So talking about like meditation there. Do some meditating and you'll know the answers. What else does Leo need to know? I wish you could see all the growth I'm doing. And I feel like that's on both sides of the table. I feel like they're growing out of recognition that this wasn't going to happen. My heart is yours if you will have it. Again, I feel like they're still holding space for you. I need to learn to love me first. Please give me time. This one says, I will marry you, I promise. With loving me first, I feel like they recognize that they gave a lot to the situation. And they were actually drawing from their own personal well of energy for themselves in order to give you everything. Or attempt to give you everything. So them learning to love themselves is key for them. Last one. Okay, I'll get this one too. So this one says, this can't be real. I thought I'd never... Wait. Can't be real. I never thought I'd feel like this for someone. This one says, I will marry you, I promise. So I feel like this person, like I said, you know, has really deep feelings for you, but they have recognized the error in their ways and know that they need to step away from this and grow in the sense of learning to love themselves first, because they continue to give to the situation knowing that they're not getting the same thing in return. Okay, so they're healing on their end and you need to heal on your end. Again, they do still hold space for you. I feel like you want to fight for this person, but again, there's healing that needs to be done. Here at the bottom you have, you are my queen, will you let me be your king? And ultimately, I feel like this is the end goal. I feel like this is what you need to try to focus on being, is you need to up-level yourself and figure things out, because they're up-leveling themselves. And you guys have to match energies in order to be this king and queen together. Lastly, it says, your presence makes me weak in the knees. So again, guys, they really have a strong feeling for you when it comes to this. But they want you to fight for them, okay? They want you to fight for them. They want you to see that you guys can be on the same level, that you guys can pretty much have the world together, right? Okay, so overall, Leo, like I said earlier, your cards here, step up and lead is important. Look at things from a different perspective and come up with a plan and think it through when it comes to this person. You have the capabilities of coming back to this person. You have to make that decision, and you have to make the decision to heal yourself first before coming back. But know that this person has the potential to move on from the situation. Okay, it's small right now. You have some time to do some healing, but definitely consider what happens in this relationship and why it happens and why you let it happen that way, right? I'm not trying to like blame you, because it's a two-way street, but a lot of this energy in this read feels like it came from you. And I'm just being honest with that, so like don't hate me for being honest. Alright guys, that's it. So I will see you guys here next time. We are at 45 subscribers. Like I said, once we get to 100 subscribers, we will start doing giveaways, and not just, for those of you who are new, it's not just tarot cards, it's things of healing, mind, body, spirit, and physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. There you go. Alright guys, so I will see you. So like and subscribe. Sorry, that's where I was going with that. So like, subscribe, share out the videos, that kind of thing, to grow our subscriber base. There's also a Facebook page, so check that out as well. Alright, bye Leo.